Hello and welcome to another video by Perfect Scores. This is Preetinder Kaur and this video is going to be based on vocabulary for GRE, SAT and lots of other standardized tests. So what we are going to cover in this video is a few words that are both rare plus a little more difficult than other words. So that is the topic of this video. And before we get started, don't forget to visit us at perfect-scores.com. You can share and like our page at Facebook. And if you have any feedback or you have some suggestions or some questions, you can mail them at perfectscores89@gmail.com. So let's get started with the video. So that is your first word, that is Aegis. So I won't be writing down the meanings of all these words over here. I'll just be speaking them out. And one more thing, I will not be giving you the exact meanings because there can be a number of meanings for each word. And each word can be used as a noun, as an adjective, as a verb, or even more. So what I'll be giving you is just a general idea because it's not possible for you to remember and remember all the meanings of each and every word. So just have a fair idea. The first word that we have is Aegis, and that means sponsorship or protection. That means under the aegis of this college, for example. Alright, so that is the protection or sponsorship. The next word is anodyne. That means soothing. That soothes your pain or gives you relief. That is anodyne or anodine. The next one is apostate. Apostate means renegade, a traitor, one who goes back on his promise, one who is not able to fulfill his promise. That person can be called an apostate. The next one is Bacchanal. So it has a double CHANAL. Bacchanal is a drunken group of people. The next word is Bastian, which is a fortress, and you may find or come across this word if you have some passages in reading comprehension dealing with history or historical events. The next one is beatific. Remember, it does not have a U like in the case of beautiful. So beatific means showing delight or bliss. Next is Behemoth, which is a big, gigantic thing, something that is very big and powerful, a behemoth personality. The next word is benighted. Without the K, it means unenlightened. That means who has no knowledge of anything. That is benighted. Then the next word is bellwether. That means a leader or an indicator, the bellwether of the group or the bellwether of the information. And then bevy. Bevy is a group of people, usually a small group of girls, but can be used to refer to any group of people as well. Then a brigand, which is a thief or an outlaw. Then we have canard, which is a false person or a false report. Then choleric, related to the disease of cholera. Choleric means someone who has a bad temper. The next one is contumely. That means with lots of scorn and hatred. He looked at her contumely. That shows that he was hating her from within. So contumely. Next one is coterie, which is a group of friends. A group of friends or a group of partners. Then the next one is deft, which means skilled, just like adept or adroit. Then diaphanous. Diaphanous means something that is sheer or transparent. Then dolorous, which is sad and mournful. Dotage, someone with a feeble mind. That is called a dotage. Draconian means harsh. A person of draconian values and principles is harsh. Then dulcet is sweet and melodious, used specially for sound. Then edict is a command or an order, or sometimes in the olden days, in the olden Roman days, these commands used to be given forward in form of these edicts. So these are also kind of archives or storehouses of these commands and orders. Then egress. Ingress is come inside. Egress is go outside. So find out a way outside is egress. The next one is eschew. Eschew means to avoid something. Then the next word is expiate. Expiate is to atone for. That means to repent for sins or mistakes that one has made in his life. Fealty. Fealty is used for allegiance or loyalty. I owe fealty to my king. That is one example. Next is fecund, which means productive or fertile. So it can be used for a ground or it can be used for an idea as well. The next one is filch, which means to steal something. And don't confuse this with zilch. Remember, zilch is zero. Filch is to steal. Then fulminate. Fulminate is to explode violently. Fulminated. Gaffe is a social error, a foolish social error. Then gargantuan is used to refer to something that is really big or gigantic, enormous. Then glib is smooth and superficial both at the same time. Gustatory. Gustatory is used whenever we refer to the digestive system or digestion of food or even related to taste. So these are few of the words. Let's go to the next set of words. So the first one is Halcyon, and Halcyon means it refers to something that is peaceful, very calm and tranquil. And remember, what you can do to this video is you can pause this video, play it back again and again, or you can pause and keep noting down the words and their meanings, or you can just note down the words and find out the meanings yourselves also later, and that would be good exercise for you. Okay, hermetic is not related to a hermit. It's related to Hermes, which was the god of air, and hermetic means something that is sealed tightly, airtight. The next one is homily, Homily, which is a kind of a short religious sermon. Then humbug. Humbug is a hoax or an imposter, someone who's fake. The next word is idyll, which is related to a short, rural or a pastoral poem. Ilk means type or class. For example, we belong to the same ilk. He is of my ilk means he is of my type or he is of my class. Then imprecation, which means a curse. Imprecation is a curse or something evil. Then insouciant, that means something very casual or careless. Then the next word is inequity. Inequity means injustice or immorality. The next one is Jeremiad, which means a long lament, usually in the form of a poem or a song, but usually at someone's death, so it is of a sad nature. Then juggernaut, something that is unstoppable, that has unstoppable force. The next is lachrymose. Now lachrymose comes from lacrimal glands, which are present in the eyes, another name for tear glands. So lachrymose means someone who is tearful or who's crying a lot. Then next one is lambent, which is glowing very softly. Then libation, which is an alcoholic drink. So that is what libation is. Then largesse, which is generosity. The next one is litany, which is a very dull recital of a poem or a speech. That is litany. Macerate is to break down something, usually food, but break down anything. Martinet is a person who is a very strict disciplinarian. So the person can be called a martinet. Meander is a quick twist or it's a change, abrupt change. Then miasma is any kind of poisonous vapor. So that is miasma. Mien is used a lot in legal language. It means appearance. Mendicant refers to a beggar. Similarly, supplicant refers to a beggar as well. Let me add that word over here. Then nexus. Nexus refers to any kind of connection. Then nihilism. Nihilist is a person who believes in ending everything, rejecting everything, and finishing everything. So nihilism is also a rejection of beliefs. Then nonplus means perplexed. So nonplussed is perplexed. Noisome is not related to noise at all. It means something harmful or foul smelling. Nostrum is a cure or a remedy. Nuance refers to a very slight difference. Offal refers to garbage. Overweening means excessive. For example, an overweening desire for this card. That means excessive. The next word is obeisance, which is used in religious places. That means paying your respect, paying obeisance at the religious place. Then panache refers to style. Parity is a word used in economics a lot. It means equality, and the opposite of parity is disparity, which is inequality. Then peccadillo is a minor sin, and that is from where you get the word impeccable. That means not even a minor offense. Perfect. Then peregrination, which is for traveling or taking a pilgrimage to some place. That is what peregrination is. Then phalanx is a kind of formation that is used in battles. That is the formation of troops. The next word is picayune, which is something very trivial or petty. Then pique is to excite or to start an interest. Then plebeian. Plebeian is something very, very common and very ordinary, nothing good about it. The next one is puissance, which means power or strength or force. Puissance. Pulchritude refers to physical beauty. Putative refers to tentative or something that is alleged but not proven true till now yet. Quaff is to drink deeply. Quagmire is a soft wet area. Qualms refers to uneasiness or hesitations. Quandary refers to uncertainty when you're not sure of something. Quell means to reduce something. And quay is like a small harbor or a wharf. So that is what a quay is. Then quotidian is something very normal or ordinary. Raffish is very dashing and smartly dressed. Raucous means very loud. Retinue means a group of people who travel with another main person. So a kind of entourage. For example, a movie star travels with a group of people or a celebrity. That is called the retinue. Then riposte means a comeback. So it can be used again in the entertainment industry. Rostrum, we did one word nostrum, which was a remedy. This one is different. We did nostrum over here, which was a remedy, but rostrum over here means a platform. Then rue means to regret. So those are the words till R. Let's go ahead to the next group of words. The next word is Saturnine, which is very slow and slothful and very sluggish. Next is sinecure, which is a job with very few responsibilities, a very easy job. Then a sobriquet, which means a nickname for someone. Then tautology refers to a needless repetition. It's used in computer languages and even in chemistry. Tautology means a needless repetition. Then the next word is tawdry, that means very cheap and gaudy. Toady, that means praising yourself, self-flattery. Tome, T-O-M-E, refers to a huge volume or a large book. Travesty refers to a mockery or something. Usury means charging a very high rate of interest. So local moneylenders, for example, in the old days, so usurer and usury, that means charge really high interest rates. Then vainglorious, that refers to giving importance to one's own self-importance. Venal is easily corrupted, means corruptible very, very easily. Vicissitude, Vicissitude. Vicissitude means changeability, flexibility, amenability. Then virago refers to a quarrelsome woman. Voluble is someone who is talkative. Waspish is a person with a bad temper. Wastrel is a person who spends a lot, a spendthrift. Whet is used for sharpen. For example, whet your desires, whet your intelligence. Winnow is to separate. And yammer, which is the last word of this video, yammer means to keep on talking. So with that last word in mind, that is all that is discussed in this video. I hope this was quite useful. The best way is to keep revising the words that you have done till now. And don't forget to watch the other videos on vocabulary. You have the most common 52 words of GRE. Then there is another video on word groups. And there are a few more videos on confusing words and official words as well. So don't forget to watch the videos, and thank you so much for watching this one.